Hi guys, and welcome to your last video for October's elementary curriculum. I have a partner today. She hears all of our elementary lessons probably 3 or 4 times. I hope you guys have enjoyed Joseph just as much as we have here in Fort Lupton. It's been incredible just to see God's redemptive power in our lives and in our kids' lives. And so that's what we're going to conclude with today. We're going to conclude with how God redeemed Joseph's entire family and all of the Israelites, and God can redeem us too. Through his son Jesus. So we're going to start. You're going to be in Genesis 42 through 47, as well as chapter 50. And you're going to start with just kind of a fun game. You guys have bags of Hershey Kisses, and you can separate your kids into a couple groups, give each group a bag of kisses, and tell them they have 30 seconds, and they can eat as many Hershey Kisses as they want. The only rule is they cannot use their hands to open the kiss, and so it's a very hard task to do. So after 30 seconds, you can talk about how impossible that was, and how Joseph faced so many impossible things in his life, but through God, he was redeemed through them all. And you can transition into your story. So this last chunk of the story is about how Joseph saves his brothers, and how his saving of the grain helped his brothers be able to survive, and just the redemption in the relationship. And like I said, you're going to really focus at the end on how God redeemed Joseph throughout his entire life, and how God can redeem us too through his son Jesus. God's sacrifice of his son on the cross and is our salvation. We are redeemed from our sin. We are redeemed from the ugliness of our life through his son's sacrifice. And so that's kind of where we conclude our 4-week session on Joseph. So you also have a fun, we don't do a craft this week, but there's a fun, I love maps, and I love, I don't know, I just love teaching kids with maps because I think they're such spatial learners, so I don't want to get that glare to you. So you guys all have this big map. It's called Joseph's Journey to Egypt, and there are 6 points, and you have 6 of these, and so you just need to go through their story facts, but they also, the story facts correspond to a time in Joseph's life, but also a place. So Hebron, and you'll be talking about, of course, Egypt, and you'll be talking about Dothan from the beginning. So there's a lot of spaces, as well as story facts, and so just kind of work together as a class and figure out, the journey of Joseph's life. I would just put this up on your whiteboard and call a story fact out and have a kid come up and try and find it. And you can just kind of retell the story of Joseph and hopefully just continue to pinpoint that concept of what redeem means, to be bought back, and how God shows us so powerfully through the story of Joseph, of his redemption, of how when we follow him and we have trust that he is Lord and that he is faithful and that he will provide and he will never fail on his promises, he will redeem us. He redeemed Joseph out of all those hard situations, and he will redeem us through his son Jesus. So that is your month. You have prayer and blessing, of course, as well. And if you have any questions, just let us know. Otherwise, I will see you again in December. Thanks so much.